Okay, welcome to the dashboard with OJ. Obviously, my name is Ojay Aito, and I'm happy to once again say a very big welcome to you for today's show. If this happens to be your very first time on the show, hey, welcome! And I want to say a big shout out to all those people who always drop by here almost every other day. I really do want to appreciate you. I mean, you guys make me want to come here every time and turn on the microphone and turn on the camera and do this thing over again. Big thumbs up to you guys. I really do appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. That said, we have something to talk about today, and I don't want to say I'm upset or the inside of my belly is turning me. I don't want to say that yet, but for the past 1 week, this particular subject has trended on social media and people have dissected this matter, and it has to do with this thing around your neck. Family. Family. We all some way somehow are part of some kind of family, whether the nuclear family, the extended family, the borrowed family, the township family, the money family, and of course family by choice. When I say by choice now, the family that you by yourself, you use your two legs, you understand, to walk, to catwalk. Sometimes you dog walk, you enter into, that family by your own self. Nobody forced you. You were not under duress, no gun to your head. You understand? They didn't tell you that either you enter the family or you jump into the lagoon. By yourself, you enter into it. So that's the family that we are going into to look into today. And it has to do with Elohor, this lady that put up a message or a question out there on social media with the aid of some other person. And she's a wife. I don't know how new she is in marriage, but apparently she's a wife and she has a husband. And the story goes on and it's become really crazy right here on the internet. Not exactly crazy. No, that's not the word. I think crazy is too far-fetched a word to use for this. I think... let me say what I think here. Let us go straight into what she wrote first and foremost, and then we see how... I don't want to use the word stupid. I'm refraining myself from... because I still have a long way to go. I can't start using stupid right now because by the time I get halfway, I'm sure I would have had enough reasons to use stupid. But let me just keep my stupid to myself, at least for now. But let's go straight into the message she sent out there, and she's seeking for help. At least she's calling for daddies and mommies. Well, I'm a daddy, so I think I'm able to give some sound judgment or reasoning to our matter. But the Matasha, it blend me for Bele. So let's go straight into the matter. Okay, so I have it right here and it's ready on your screen as you see. She said here, I got married 8 months ago. So that's it. She's just 8 months into marriage. Just 8 months. It's not even 9 months yet. I got married 8 months ago. My hobby earns 70,000 monthly. 70,000 naira. Mark my words, naira monthly. While I'm yet to get a job. During our wedding ceremony, hobby spent about 580,000 naira on the list given to him for the trad wedding. I persuaded my parents to reduce the list, but they said it is a must and a tradition. He was able to raise the money as I wasn't working and I couldn't help financially. After marriage, or rather after wedding, I suggested that he should be sending something monthly to my parents as he did send to his parents also. But to my surprise, the reply he gave me was that he didn't owe my parents anything. And he went on to say that they have collected all they are entitled from him. Initially, I was not angry about that until my younger brother wanted to get married and his bride family gave him a list of things for the traditional wedding, which amounted to 400,000 naira, Nigerian naira. My dad then shared the expenses and told my husband to contribute 120,000 naira towards my brother's wedding. But to my surprise, second surprise, my husband said no and told me that my family has collected all they wanted during our wedding and they shouldn't come to him for any financial assistance. This got me angry. Me too. And I told him that he is not Jesus. And I told him that he is not responsible. Ever since then, we have been living like strangers in the house. He doesn't talk to me. He has just been keeping to himself. And I have never seen him this way before, not even in our 2 years of courting. Please, our mommies and daddies, kindly advise me on what to do to savour to savour to savour to savour the situation. I'm in between my husband and my family. From Eloho Okudu. That's the letter she sent to the public. Our mommies and daddies knew. It was addressed to mommies and daddies. So, oh God, though. Oh God, God is good all the time. Hallelujah, somebody. Before I go into giving my own view of this particular story, first off, thumbs up to you, Eloho, you're a married lady, and I think to some extent, from the way you're talking, this is an achievement. So. Congratulations to you on that. But before I even go into this matter, it's obvious that it's most likely she's an Igbo lady. There's a bigger chance, although it's not stated here, but there's a bigger chance, looking at the narrative of her story, there's a bigger chance that she's Igbo. So, but let me say this first and foremost, okay, so that we don't fall into that trap of generalizing. Although we hear a lot about Igbo people giving huge bride price to the prospective husband, for their daughters and whatever we should be careful for generalizing, okay? Because not every Igbo man or Igbo family is like that. So, I'm a married man, thankfully, and I'm married to an Igbo lady who is half Igbo, half Ondo. So, but she's from Imo State. Her father is from, Imo State. Imo, the strong, thick Imo State. You understand? So, but first off, I want to give a shout out to my father-in-law, and I've never done this publicly before. But Daddy, if you happen to be watching this video, or if Mommy shows you this video eventually, I really want to appreciate you for, for all the good stuff you did for me and my family, because hey, my father-in-law, insisted that we were not going to the village for any traditional wedding. That every traditional wedding that I wanted to do will be done here in Lagos. So the thing saved me. It saved me a fortune, because if I said we should go to the village to do the traditional wedding, then I probably would still be in debt right now. So, but you just said that, what, we are doing the wedding here in Lagos, and I don't give a heck, whatever village people think. What they need is money. We will send their money to them, and we'll appease the, let me not say the demons, the gods of, the land. They are fine, they are good, they're rested, you understand? And so I did my wedding here in Lagos, yeah. But one more thing my father-in-law did was that the bride price, there's a list, then there's the monetary part of it. There's a list and there's the monetary part of it. The monetary part of it, they call ridiculous prices. And for this one we saw, they said it was 400. For Elo's case, it was 400,000 naira, which was it 400 or wait, oh, it's not 400 though. 580,000 naira. Hey God, though. Hey God. And this guy brought out that money, right? Good. So, but my father-in-law gave me the list, which was adjusted to, thankfully, But guess what? That particular price, that particular cash price was put in the box, and my father was the one who handed it over to my father-in-law. And during the time when my father-in-law wanted to bless me and my wife, after the blessing, he took the box and gave it to us, gave it to me and my wife. Like, he said that, look, take this money. This is just for me. We are not selling our children. We are happy. We are blessed, and God has blessed us, and we are happy that we have children who are also going to start up something new and have their own family. And so he gave us that money. And right there and there, like, people were dancing, screaming, music was going on. But my mom was like, oh God, though, if I had known. If I had known. So the money came back to us, and it was just something that was magnanimous of my father-in-law, and I really do appreciate that from him. An Igbo man doing that to his children is a blessed man indeed. And I want to appreciate that. So this is not about me. Today's not about me. It's about Eloho and the challenges that she's put herself in, or she's into right now, because she says she's between her family and her husband, which is a very ridiculous thing to say. First off, you're not within your family and your husband, okay? If you're married, you're married. If you're not married, I don't know where you belong. Maybe you just, I don't know. So let's look at this statement from the beginning again. Your husband of 8 months earns 70K. Has probably been earning either less than or equal to 70K way before you got married, right? And so you got married with 70,000 naira. 70,000 naira that can be spent in one jiffy. In one, just buy one diaper, one wipes, and one Cerelac. The money is gone. 70,000 naira is what your husband is making. And he's a hard-working man, apparently. But from what he's making, and from what you are not making, you are now insisting that this young man should be giving your parents monthly alawi. They're not corpers, they're not youth corps members, they're not otondo. They're parents. You should be giving them monthly alawi. You understand? Just because he's doing it for his own parents. So you should also see it as a responsibility to be doing it for your own parents too. Which is not really a bad thing, because hey, if you have the money, why not? But you insisting that he should be doing such thing is a little bit sentimental. I mean, it's I don't want to say wicked, but it's sentimental. Now, it's okay if you had a lot or had enough money for the upkeep of the family to give more people to, but when a man is earning 70,000 naira in perhaps a city like Lagos, that money is peanuts. Before you pay for rent, you pay for bills, NEPA bills, gas bill. If you have a vehicle, you fuel your car. How much will remain for the money? And you? Is it that you have never worked before? Or you are in between jobs? Or you are just jobless? Because these three things are very different things. Let us know the exact one you are saying. Because if you are jobless, it means that you don't want to be useful to anybody, not even to your family, and which apparently it sounds as if you are jobless. But I've not used stupid yet, right? Okay, so I'm still very. So your husband is making 70,000 naira, and you think that from that money, you insist that you should be giving your parents monthly alawi. 70,000 naira monthly. You should know that every single day that you're sleeping and waking up is a miracle that you're experiencing. So for the money, the real money that your husband paid for the bride price, he paid 580,000 naira is what he paid. First off, I need to know who your husband is. He's a man indeed. You understand? He's a man indeed. But he paid that money. $500,000 naira. More than $500,000 naira. He paid that. Sorry, am I shouting? Sorry, I need to talk calmly because you need from my camera there. Your husband paid over $500,000 naira for bride price, excluding all those other lists and stuff, and then the wedding itself. Wow. I think, if you ask me, I'm of the opinion that it's bought you off. This is why some men believe and have the opinion that you were bought and then you will serve them. And if you refuse to serve them, then you have no value again in the house. Because $500,000, that's for house rent in some parts of Lagos. And that's just one part of the expenses. But your husband is a man indeed. So over this period, he just said that he will not pay your father any alawi. And he got you angry. Your head is not correct. So I didn't want to use these negative words, but it has come out. Can I take it back? Can I take it back? Let me leave it for now. But your head is not really correct. From what you have said so far, see, it is obvious that there is a traditional, skilled mentality in your family. First off, you were not working before your marriage, and after your marriage, you are still not working. And you begged that your father should reduce the money, he refused to reduce, he said it's tradition. And you yourself, you went back to your husband and said it is tradition, that you should go and look for the money, and your husband brought the money. You don't know that you have been bought. This is not blood of Jesus, so you have been bought with a price, and the price is 580,000 naira. But the husband is still a good man. He's not even shouting. He's just keeping quiet. He's keeping his distance. You are lucky. You that are not working, you are suggesting that your husband should be paying alawi to someone. There is an entitlement mentality that is running from your ancestors down to you. Because if it gets you upset that your husband cannot give, when you fully know, you know fully well, choose anyone, that your husband is making less than 100,000 naira, and you are insisting that he should be giving your parents money. In fact, what did you tell your parents that this guy is doing? You told him that he's working in oil and gas, or you told him that he's working? Come on. Eloho. Is that your real name? I doubt it. I doubt it. But if that is your real name, whatever your name yourself, change your ways. Change your ways. Now let's go to part 2 of this matter. Your whole brother now wants to marry. You didn't even know that there's something called karma. Not karma. Karma. He's now looking for who to support him. No, it's okay. It's okay because, hey, parents show up in this kind of situation. My parents did, whether I had the money or not, they took it as an obligation, upon themselves to take a huge part of my wedding, and they did a lot of things. And, so my parents did that. But if your parents want to do this for your brother, wetin concern your husband on top the matter? The most he should do is to give you 5K, where I should be, and go for the wedding. Spend his money to travel to any part of the world or part of the country that they will do the wedding. That's the most. Anything more than that is doing it from his church mind. Anything less than that, you should be grateful. But see you. The thing now upset you because he said that he has given you people all the money you ever give him, and it's right. Because how can you say a man to come and bring 500,000 naira plus? So your father, they gave him the bride price, right, of your brother, you understand? And he deemed it right to share the money. He deemed it right to share the money amongst whoever he shared the money amongst. And he gave your husband 150,000 naira to bring for your brother's wedding. First, I want to ask, what sharing formula did your father use to calculate all this thing? Is it almighty formula, Pythagoras theorem, SOHCAHTOA, BODMAS, Newton's law of motion? Which one? Because I really don't understand how this young man got to be given 120,000 naira to pay for another man's wedding. It still doesn't make any sense. And that one is upsetting you. So your parents are putting pressure on you, and you two are carrying the pressure and bringing it home to your husband. You see, let us tell ourselves the truth. There's some things that you shouldn't even be bringing to your husband at all. You want to die having gray hair after 8 months of getting married to you? So you will not die after 1 year? You will not say that it is cancer that killed him when you don't know that it is pressure. Atmospheric pressure from you. Ancestral pressure from your father that killed the man. He will not die in Jesus' name. Don't say me if you like, Mumu. I don't have to worry for him. He has sense. He will not even pay. He doesn't even have the money to pay. And for families and fathers who do this kind of things to their children, What exactly is your purpose and your aim? Are you that? I won't use words for you, no. But you should learn how not to be shallow-minded. Tradition. Let me skip that part because it's thing I will say now. It will just be like as if I'm abusing some people. So, but let's move on. So, families are this thing around your neck. You understand? Whether I like it or not, they are there. But I think wisdom is necessary to move your family forward. Once you are married, your loyalty and everything that you have belongs to your partner first and foremost before any other person, before your family, for any. In fact, you are married to this man, and every other person, every other ancestral lineage, they have become secondary. Don't ever forget this thing. So hello, see, the first thing you should do right now, don't even apologize to your husband yet, because apology is just mere mouth. First thing you do right now, go and get a job. Go and get a job. Even if it's 5K you're making per month, to get a job, you see how hard it is to have money and to be spending money. Then after you get the job, now come back and apologize to your husband. But people, what exactly is tradition, and how true is tradition something that can be broken? Is it really tradition or just self-interest and, greed that pushes people to want to do all these things that put people under pressure? Because if you ask me, I spent less than 19,000 naira and I was done with my court wedding. And it was then I realized that the most important thing was the legal one, the legal binding, which was the cheapest, followed by the traditional wedding, because that's the real wedding. You understand? The real customary traditional wedding. Church wedding is foreign. This conversation is for another time. I'll talk about these three type of wedding. I won't come with a lawyer. You don't talk about. I'll come with a lawyer. You understand? So that I won't be talking anyhow. You understand? A lawyer ojile pampa. Understand? So, but that's for another time. So, but we should try as much as possible to put less pressure on people by being entitled to them. They have little money there. We're entitled to these things because we think we are connected to them by blood. What is theirs is not yours. It's not yours. Remove your eye from another man's property. Remove your eye from another man's property. Anyways, guys, I don't want to stretch this thing too much. I'm just still upset. Thank God I didn't even use any bad words so far. Did I use any bad words so far? No, I didn't use any bad words so far. God bless me. God bless me. And God bless you too for watching this video. So if you want to subscribe to this channel, please subscribe. It's still very free. We don't charge bad price for this one. Just press subscribe. It's free. Like my father-in-law's own. It's free of charge. Nothing there. Just press it. And, we all be part of one family. This family, it is free to be a part of this family. You understand? Just come as you are. Press subscribe. Press the bell. And voila, you are my last born here. You understand? So I'll see you guys some other time. But yes, for more videos, check out these ones for your entertainment and of course for your viewing pleasure.